As you all know, I love everything Pokemon. My Raichu profile picture attests to that. And I love Pokemon games. The Pokemon game I've played the most is Pokemon Sword, and so I've decided that I would do a review. The first thing I'm going to start talking about is the graphics. They're pretty decent, but I wish Game Freak would have released the game later to make it look more like the Let's Go games, which were extremely polished and look phenomenal running on the Switch. Sword and Shield feel more along the lines of 3DS Pokemon games than Let's Go. The wild area looks fine, but it's nothing crazy. I find it repetitive and uninteresting, whereas when I play Breath of the Wild, I'm constantly in awe of how great it looks. I know Breath of the Wild had like 50-something years of development, and Pokemon Sword and Shield only had about a year or so, but I wish they could have polished it more. Now we're going to talk about probably the most controversial thing about this game, the cut Pokemon. Once again, I know they were rushed and couldn't bring everything over, but they did still cut half of the Pokemon. Later down the line, they released DLC, which brought some of my favorite Pokemon back, like Mudkip and Lycanroc, but that's a talk for another day. Some of the models were reused from the 3DS era of Pokemon, which is disappointing, but understandable. The best thing about this was that Raichu was still in the game, even if his Alolan form wasn't there. That didn't stop me from putting 2 Raichu forms on my team once the Alolan form was brought back though. Overall, the lack of Pokemon was disappointing to me and others. That didn't keep me and about 20 million other people from scooping up the game though. Next, I'm going to talk about the gameplay. And now onto the new gimmick, Dynamax/Gigantamax Pokemon. This is a fun new gimmick. Your Pokemon gains double health and their moves get buffed. If you have certain Pokemon, then they will gain a new form with a special move exclusive to them. I quite enjoyed the Gigantamax/Dynamax feature, although it would have been nice to have Mega Evolutions and Z moves as well, even if they were nerfed. And now, it's time to talk about the story. So you start off the game with your starter, like always. Leon gets lost about every 5 minutes. How? I just called Hop How. That's a testament to how forgettable this story was. The doggos are missing, and Eternatus is bros with Chairman Rose, and they try to take over the world or something like that. You and the doggos stop them, and you catch Eternatus at the end. Oh wait, I forgot about the post-game! Yeah, there isn't any. I mean, there is shiny hunting and Pokemon raids, which are a decent bit of fun, but that doesn't make up for the lack of post-game. Raids are repetitive, and shiny hunts are frustrating. I'm looking at you, my 5,136 egg shiny Incineroar with no hidden ability. I'm getting off track. Overall, this was a decent game, but not as good nor as polished as it could have been. I know I didn't cover the DLC, but I may talk about it later. I've come to the conclusion to give this game a 7 out of 10.